Right, thank you very much for keeping it right here on KBC Channel 1. It is now 7:47 a.m. and it's time for us to get traffic updates, info concerning what's happening on the road. If at all you want to leave your house, we can be able to give you the status on the road, which routes to follow, which routes to avoid, because we normally have a lot of traffic problems, especially in times like this, being that it's now the 7:47 a.m. Traffic is building up in most areas, so Jane is on the other side of the studio to give us updates concerning what's happening on different parts or on different roads. So over to you, Jane, on the other side of studio.
All right, thank you, Ram. Remember, the hashtag to use on Twitter is Good Morning Kenya. Send us those tweet pics and the live location of pictures of where you are. We'd absolutely love and appreciate them. So we were not able to look at Thika Road as we started. So let's just have a quick look at Thika Road before we look at other roads and see what's the situation on Thika Road. We'll go as far as, let's start at the Roy Sambu TRM roundabout and overpass. That is where things are happening. But if you're coming from past that point, it's a breeze. But once you approach that roundabout and overpass at the TRM area, there's a bit of snarl up as you approach the roundabout. Maybe if you're around that area, you could let us know what is the situation as is right now. But when you go past the roundabout, there's a segment that actually opens up until the Safari Park Hotel. But the junction between the Safari Park Hotel past the big square that is at the junction at the Garden City Mall, as you approach the overpass around the Garden City area, there's such traffic build-up on both the main road and the road reserve. Of course, that is due to the morning hour rush, but also past that, traffic continues to build all the way as you approach the Pangani, the Allsops overpass. There's still heavy traffic coming into town, but if you're going away from town, things are not so bad for you. It's actually quite clear. So if you're going against traffic, that is good for you. But if you're checking into town, you will be, at least the main road, there is traffic, but past the the Allsops junction, the road reserve seems to be clear. There isn't much going on over there. But as you proceed and get into town, let's just move up until the NYS area, moving past, approaching the Pangani junction over there. That is now where it becomes a proper parking lot. Traffic through and through as you go past the Shell petrol station. Coming into town, as you approach the Globe area, there is heavy traffic. So if you are using Thika Road and you are just past the Roy Sambu junction, trust and believe there will be slow movement up until you get to the CBD. All right. Let's have a look at Langata Road. It was the one that was looking quite well a while back, but let's see what's the situation as of now for those who are checking into town. Coming into town from the Bomas of Kenya Junction, there's traffic already from that point all the way past the Southern Bypass Junction, approaching the Carnival area, the Carnival Junction around that area. Past that, approaching the T-Mall roundabout, there is traffic all through and through, but Mbagathi Way seems to be a better alternative, but only for a while up until the high-rise area. From there, it begins to pile up, and that is the situation as of now on Langata Road. So we will be back to let you know how things will be looking, if it will have cleared up or not, and which alternative route you can use to get to town or to wherever you are looking to get to this morning. Remember, you can talk to us using the hashtag Good Morning Kenya on Twitter. Our individual handles at Boy, at Ramaguko, at Raymanyara, and at Doreen Arange. I'm going to hand you over to Ram to kickstart this fantastic discussion that he has lined up for you. All right, so Ram, take it away.
Thank you very much, Jane. And just as we're giving more updates, there is something, Jane, before you leave there, Kiambu Road. I'm getting feedback here, courtesy of Mathui Route. Kiambu Road is, someone is saying, Kiambu Road is a gridlock, been at the same place for 30 minutes. So I don't know what's happening there, but there's a lot of traffic along Kiambu Road. Someone has been stuck there for over 30 minutes. So if you're told you are there, you can be able to give us more. And someone is saying Gong Road, if you underestimate your waking up time, you end up finishing your last dream on the road. Jam kameshika kushika. All right, that is Ngong Road. So, Jane, have you found Kiambu Road, the status there? And along Ngong Road, there's a lot of traffic there. All right. Thank you very much. Keep your tweets coming in. Which areas do you want us to give you comments on? Which roads do you want us to give you updates on? We shall be able to do that. Remember, as we have said just a couple of seconds ago, Kiambu Road has a lot of traffic and Ngong Road has traffic also. We are just in time for the next interview. In studio, I'm joined by a wellness and fitness coach. It is Health Tuesday, and when it comes to health matters, right here on Good Morning Kenya, we give you the best when it comes to that. I am joined by Nicholas. He is a wellness and fitness coach from a place called Shiribwa.
Shiwan
Adventures.
Yes,
Nicholas joining us in studio. Thank you very much for coming.
Thank you so much. I'm humbled
appreciate
to be
your
here.
presence there.
Thank you so much. I'm
All
humbled.
right.
Yes.
Now, when it comes to wellness, this morning we're talking about how your lifestyle affects your health.
Yes.
So if at all you want to be part of this conversation, make sure that you tweet us on our Twitter handle. How is it that lifestyle connects with health?
Lifestyle connects with health. Life and style. Basically, it's just about how you live, the things you do, and how you do them. For example, now you're in the studio. From here, you're going to have another, probably have coffee, back to do the news, and you end your day in the studio. Now, 5 days a week, let's assume you do 8 hours, working 8 hours. So per week, 5 days, that is 40 hours. So 40 hours of your week you spend in the studio. Now, that is your lifestyle.
So I spend most of my time in studio.
Yes.
It is my lifestyle.
It is your lifestyle.
And that has an effect on how my health either improves or deteriorates.
Yes. Another example is like someone else out there working every day selling a product from morning to evening, every single day from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m.
That is their lifestyle.
That is their lifestyle. So it will vary depending on the individual and what they do. That is why it revolves around what you do and how you do it.
All right.
Yes.
That is Nicholas Shiribwa.
Yes.
Tell us about this place, Shiwan Adventures. How do you connect the aspect of me being in studio, the Mama Burger being on the road there, and going into the aspects of Shiwan Adventures?
Wow, this is beautiful. Shiwan basically is about coming up with activities that will help us prevent or minimize lifestyle diseases. That is where Shiwan Adventures objective is based.
Okay.
So we create activities that will really help individual or a group of people or a family to minimize chances of getting lifestyle diseases because of their lifestyle or minimize or prevent the occurrence of this lifestyle diseases.
So what I do every day is my lifestyle.
It is your lifestyle.
So what about what I eat every day?
Now, you see, what you do, it is also, we incorporate what you eat as part of what you do in your day-to-day lifestyle. Now, things have really changed. Right now, we have advanced in technology, which is a positive thing. But again, it has come with its own negative things. I'll give you an example. How many houses people are not using remote to control channels from their sitting position?
I doubt if there's any house that
So the energy from your sitting point to the television is no longer there because you have your remote with you here.
You comfortably put your feet up and then you change the station.
You change the station. How many people are using their phones to still access the channels?
So many.
So many. How many people are driving? So that means you minimize your ability to walk by using technology. That is the car. And that is now where we are having the challenge. How many people sleep late because they are on WhatsApp?
So all these have an effect.
Will have an effect. Yes, will change. In the long run, will change how your body responds to activities.
So, so how is it that someone can be able to improve on their health? Do we have any recommendations?
Yes, we do have a lot of recommendations, and that is where we come in. Because for us, we are basically giving you activities that will help you come out from that cocoon of having a certain kind of routine that is very unhealthy in the long run.
And these activities, do they also relate with me going to work? Do I do them in tandem? Do I do them concurrently?
Yes. Now, for example, for those who are able, they hit the gym to work out. That would be one option. Number two, we come up with outdoor activities. Now that is where the outdoor activities come into place. One of the outdoor activities probably people are doing is like cycling over the weekend, because probably from Monday to Friday, you're so busy, you're supposed to report here to work very early, you sometimes leave very late. So you find by the end of the week, you didn't get enough time to compensate your body.
But people are busy.
People are busy, yes.
People are looking for money.
Yes, very good.
The economy is bad.
Yes.
So how does someone find time to do all these things, yet still not interfere with the money-making business?
Perfect. One of the biggest challenge right now Kenya is experiencing, it is that kind of an attitude, that I am too busy looking for money. It is because of that concept that now the lifestyle diseases are rising, because we never create time for our body. Yet you forget that body is the one that gives you that money. If you are sick, you become a liability to your work, right? That means you not report to work. True or false? You won't report to work. So are you an asset for that organization, or are you a liability?
You will become a liability.
You'll become a liability. So you also, on your part, as far as you're looking for money, you also have to create time. There is time for everything, trust me. And you can create time with proper planning to ensure that as you're working, you're also appreciating the body that is giving you the ability to make that money. That is where the value is.
So if we would give just a case scenario,
Yes.
Someone who wakes up early in the morning,
Yes.
and comes back to the house late in the night.
Yes.
How can this person be able to maintain a healthy lifestyle, yet not interfere with his work? Is there something like a schedule or a timetable that we
Yes.
should follow?
Yes. People are different depending on whichever organization they're working for and their timings. Now, for example, if you're working in an office where you have to sit down for long hours, 8 hours, you can work with your diet as one of the ways to ensure that, yes, you don't get enough time to work out, but what are you doing about what goes into your body?
So even if I don't have time to maybe hit the gym or do
Yes.
these outdoor activities,
Yes,
you,
you can come up with something like that can control. Because at the end of the day, you don't tell me you work from Sunday to Sunday.
you don't.
You don't. So how do you work out with your weekend? How is your weekend? And let me tell you, it's all about planning. Some of these activities we always plan them for a whole year. So if you're going on a leave, you'll always have something to do on that leave. Did you know that people add more weight when they're on their leaves than when they're working? The question is why? And you're supposed
Because
to be resting.
you're rested.
Because you allow everything. You are resting, the definition of your resting affects your health at the same time. Now that becomes a challenge. So you must create time. That is the period.
There is something that is quite interesting that I realized, that there is a study that was done.
Yes.
And it was shown that physical activity can reduce your risk of dying early.
Yes. Because you have to go back to the causes. What are the causes of you dying early? Rule number one, basically, look at the uprise of the lifestyle diseases. What is lifestyle disease? That may be the question maybe you should ask first before you even go deeper. What is a lifestyle disease? It's basically disease that is associated with your lifestyle, with the how you live. It is associated with the way how you live.
So do I need to go out more?
Yes. In my opinion, yes. Because look, some of the causes, some of the diseases that we have in lifestyle diseases, we have stroke, we have hypertension, we have type 2 diabetes, we have types of cancer, we have part of stress, you also have depression.
Even heart-related diseases?
Heart-related diseases. Why? Why is your heart failing? Do you know your heart is a muscle that you need to keep on activating and keeping it healthy? If you are stressed, you affect how your heart operates. You affect how your blood circulates in the body. So if you don't create time to allow your body to cool down the pressure, be in an environment that helps your body to just, like a therapy, give your body a therapy, you will always end up, in the long run, you will end up with either of those diseases.
Should even our kids be doing more outdoor activities?
Yes. Yes, actually some of the activities we have been doing is also incorporate young kids to, instead of staying on TV over the holiday, you know, sleeping and eating junk food, bring them out.
We have people and families who normally tell their kids, some, that, hey, usitoke nje, kaa kwa nyumba. People are afraid maybe their kids will get hurt, or maybe they don't want their kids to mingle with other kids. Usicheze na mtoto wa huyu. Security. People are afraid that their kids should not go outside. Wacheze tu ndani ya nyumba. What are your comments on that?
Okay, there are factors that will lead to a parent, you know, saying don't go out. And one of them is basically security, which is a very big factor. If there is insecurity in your neighborhood, it is your responsibility to ensure that your family is secured, right? And that is why we have to come up with activities that are safe, held by responsible people who understand the activities that will involve kids in a secluded area. Do you know we have been doing hiking with parents who come with their children, which is so lovely, amazing.
You do hiking with parents?
Yes, we do hiking. We organize hiking activities for families. They want to be together and enjoy the activity together. Give them a package. And I'm telling you, at the end of that day, you have amazing feedback. Because number one, there is family bonding. There will be less time of being on the phone. You get the point?
People go for hiking even with phones. You see, even if it's camping.
Yes.
Some people have camped, people are in their tent, someone is just inside the tent with the phone.
And that is the thing that we are really trying to discourage. Yes, you can have a phone for taking selfie, which is a good thing. Of course, at the end of the day, you're also having fun. It is not a punishment. But the environment itself will just discourage you from being on WhatsApp.
Social media?
Yes.
Does it affect someone's health?
Yes, it does. It does, in a big way. There are people who are so hooked on social media, and the challenge is trying to keep up with the trend. You get the point? Trying to keep up with the trend. And that is why for us, we're encouraging people, if you have a weekend, if you have a weekday in between that you can be available, do something. Come out from the norm and allow your body to just be itself.
If I'm inside the house, I'm indoors, do you have activities that I can do while still in the house that can be maybe like forms of exercises?
Yes.
So that I don't have to go out? Yes,
but you see, it's limiting. It will not push your body to the limit. It is very limiting.
So we must advocate for going out.
I am advocating for people going out. And that is why we have variety of outdoors. You can go and do swimming. You can take a bike and cycle. You can go to Karura, or even, you know, you can even come to town and decide, you know what, lunch hour, I'm going to do a walk.
Okay.
And then go back to office.
So these activities, we have swimming?
Yes, we have swimming. We have mountain hiking. You get the point? We have what you call kayaking. We have water rafting. We have bungee jumping. We have the zip lining. Activities that will make your body not just be there. Because these activities also activate your brain. That's one thing probably maybe you don't know. But it activates your brain. How you think, how you relate to things, how you can survive sometimes. And that is why for us, we are basically telling people, hey, create time and be out with people.
With regards to physical disability, how do you incorporate people who are physically disabled to even get active? Because they also need
to be active, yes. Okay, part of what we have been doing is we have been visiting places where we have disabled people in the community and then present those services. For example, you can have an aerobic activity, aerobic dance with the disabled, custom make it for them. So they may not do it the way a normal person will do it, but you just come up with activities that can focus on different people. So that is what we've been doing. Yes.
Now, someone who has been able to, who has never been able to get into a swimming pool. You mentioned that as one of the examples of an outdoor activity.
Yes.
I'm afraid of the water. I can't swim. I've never been inside a swimming pool. Or maybe I have, but I always stand on the shallow end there.
I know.
Yeah. Then is it all about just staying in the water, swimming in? How does someone do it?
Oh my. Swimming is just basically one of the best therapy, I call it, for the body, because it is one of the workouts that you simultaneously work your body at the same time. And we give you basics on how you can handle, the swimming techniques in different stages, be it on shallow end, and even moving to being a professional swimmer. So the thing is, first of all, one of the things that you need to understand you're suffering from probably could be water phobia. You have never gone beyond the karai thing, or the water shower. So first of all, you've never left the bathroom. That's the point. So you have to deal with the water phobia, which is in the mind. The moment you deal with the mind, the rest will just flow.
So do you have someone who can help us to deal with the rest that will flow?
Yes, that's where we come in. To ensure that if you're going to be dealing with swimming and all that, come on, go for it. If you want to do mountain hiking, we train people from simple hiking to serious hiking, from the likes of Mount Longonot, Ngong Hills, to summiting Mount Kenya, Kilimanjaro.
You move from Mount, okay, where are you based at?
We are based in Kasarani.
Kasarani?
Yes.
Yet you go all the way through Mount Kenya?
Yes. We were there last week and we'll be going back next week.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that's where you do all these activities?
That is where we take our clients. They love it. Mount Kenya is one of the most beautiful places on earth. Trust me.
Wow.
Yes, it is the most. It has 5 lakes, different position. I've never seen that.
For someone who's never been to mountain climbing like myself,
yes.
I've never gone there.
Now you're the people you're looking for. You're the people you're looking for.
Mountain climbing.
Yes.
It may seem like a difficult thing. How do you make people who have never done that to be able to do that rock climbing? Because at some point, someone may think that it needs some expertise.
All right. Now, for the mountain hiking is one of the best outdoor activity currently that the country is experiencing. And it is one of the ways to reduce your weight, works on your weight in a very big way. It's one of the ways to deal with the issues to do with stress management and, of course, depression and all that because of change of environment, which is very healthy. Number 2, it gives you also ability to network with people. And, of course, promoting what we call sports tourism. Now, if you visit Mount Kenya, it's not just about the mountain. We also have a national park, right?
Right.
So in the process of you hiking, you also experience to see the likes of the big fives, Talk about the elephant, talk about, the buffaloes. Talk about the eland,
So through this, you're even promoting the tourism aspect of the country.
Yes, you're promoting tourism in a very big way, but through sports.
Do you work with the county governments?
Yes, like now if you happen to be in Meru, in Mount Kenya. Mount Kenya is surrounded by various counties. We have Kirinyaga, we have Nyeri, we have Laikipia, and all these play part. So they have different entrance. Like for Meru, you'll have Sirimon being part of, Meru County. Kirinyaga, they have the Narumoru area. And it's amazing.
Then how do you work with the county governments to do all these activities and promote tourism and at the same time promote the health of the people?
Okay, basically at this moment we are dealing with the national but not direct. We are giving it the national face.
Okay.
When you're dealing with the likes of Mount Kenya. But talk about in terms of revenue. If I take my clients to, assume we take them to, let's talk about Longonot, Mount Longonot. In which county do we have that mountain?
Okay.
That is Nakuru County, right? So we promote the Nakuru County through taking our clients to hike Mount Longonot, and then not only just hike Longonot, but also promote the hotels that are around Lake Naivasha, So you make a package. You can do Hell's Gate, do Mount Longonot, Hell's Gate, and then spend a night in Ashipai.
Isn't this expensive?
No.
How is it pocket friendly?
It is very pocket friendly, trust me. Not exaggerated. It is very pocket friendly, trust me. Because what we are basically doing is also making every Kenyan have an opportunity.
But it's worth it.
It is worth it.
For the benefit of your body.
Yes, for the benefit. Not only will you have an opportunity to travel and experience the beauty of your own country, but also you're also keeping faith. I mean, who wants to grow old? Show me one person who wants to grow old.
I want to be young forever.
You want to be young forever.
Forever young.
Yes, and nature, that is what nature does. Gives you an opportunity to be young forever. Every different place in this country is unique. Trust me. Very unique.
Now, for older adults,
yes,
research has shown that doing balance and muscle strengthening activities, in addition to moderate intensity aerobic activity, can help reduce the risk of falling.
Yes.
How do you incorporate older people in these activities?
Okay. You've talked about aerobic activity. One of aerobic activity, majority of us, we know aerobic is about dancing, the likes of Zumba, aerobics, dance. But also walking is an aerobic activity.
Walking is aerobic?
It's aerobic activity. It is an activity that you don't use weight.
Then I do exercise every day.
Not the walking that you are thinking from bus station to, or from your car to the office.
Like the way Kenyans walked when they had a matatu strike.
Yes. Now that, we could say that was a workout, but you are not prepared. So you can't just define it as a workout, because workout is something that you have planned. It is in your mind that, tomorrow I'm going to walk for 1 hour.
Okay.
That's the difference between now when I'm walking to work and when I'm working out.
So someone who says that, hey, learn nilifanya exercise. We had one of our leaders there who said, no, it is good because now Wakenya wanaweza fanya exercise kidogo wajenge misuli. It is not considered as exercise walking.
Personally, I wouldn't consider it as, because it was a one-day event. But we're talking about consistency.
It has to be planned.
It has to be planned. It has to be purposeful. You have to purpose that for the next 3 months, I want to achieve this. And this is how I'm going to achieve it. Then commit. So if let's assume the government decide in the next one week, there's no matatu in Nairobi, you're going to be walking. But after 1 week, we go back to a normal lifestyle. Don't be surprised you'll have added.
I will have added?
Yes, don't be surprised.
Wow.
So it must be something that you have committed. That is what makes the difference. So if you talk about the older people, we come up with activities for older men and women. And then let me surprise you, they are very good hikers. They are very good hikers.
They can even do it better than someone like myself.
Yes, I can tell you for free. Just teach them how it is done.
What makes them that good?
It's because they are calm. They are calm.
Young people are not calm.
I'm not saying they're not calm. They have a lot of energy. But the older their energy is a little bit subsidized. Right? So when you lay out a plan and tell them, we are going to be doing Mount Kenya, we are going to take this number of days, and per day we look forward to cover this number of kilometers, they record. Okay? So when it comes to the actualization of whatever you told them, they flow.
Wow.
That's the difference.
And you are able to incorporate all these things together, both the young and the old. Those who are patient enough to learn.
Yes.
How do you deal with anxiety when someone is there? You are at the top of the mountain.
Oh my.
You are afraid of heights.
Yes. One of the things that we basically do, number one, is, for example, if you're doing the likes of Mount Kenya, is we prepare our team. We have to take you through the tests, prepare training, of which we incorporate gym training.
You are aware that people sometimes have phobia?
Yes,
like,
that one we are aware.
Like the water, swimming,
heights,
there
are people
mountains.
with the height, they have an issue with the height. That one I can tell you for free. And that is why now we begin to take you through the process. We begin from the lowest. And that is why I mentioned the likes of Mount Longonot, Ngong Hills. We start with very gentle. And you begin to build. We give you a support team. Because for us, even though we deal with the group, we personalize the training to an individual.
So I can have my own personal trainer?
You can have your own personal trainer. But in terms of what I'm discussing in terms of the mountain, is that I will be able, when I have, let's assume I have 10 people, I need to be in a position to understand you are dealing with anxiety, she's dealing with height phobia, the other one has a challenge with long distance. They need to be here. So the way I'll treat you might be a little bit different from the way I deal someone.
There's that connection between the trainer and
There's
the
that
trainee.
connection between me and the client.
Okay.
Yes, so that I help you achieve your objective. So for those who have height phobia, we begin with the likes of Longonot, Ngongis, and then we move to a place like Aberdare. So Aberdare, we train you on acclimatizing. Acclimatizing is basically helping the body, get connected with very high altitude environments.
So what about people who are not, if for lack of a better term, sporty? People who just don't like sport activities.
Okay.
Someone like me, someone does not like football. Someone does not like sports. They just like indoor things. They want to be. Some are introverts.
Yes.
They are not sporty. How do you incorporate people who are not interested in these things into this activity in a way that will make them feel like they have a sense of belonging?
Perfect. Now, every individual on this planet, they have something they like. Every individual. It could be probably maybe, I don't like mountain hiking, but when it comes to cycling, I think I can love it. You get the point? So we have various activities. We have some who like water kayaking, some like kayaking, some water rafting, but they're not good in hiking. So basically we sell to you what really works for you. That's the secret. So because at the end of the day, it's about giving a client what makes them happy and also can make them improve their health. Whatever it is, should it be they like, surfing on the ocean and all that, we give you a package and tell you, hey, you can enjoy surfing in Mombasa. Why not? So the individual may not be interested with the mountain hiking. Beautiful, but there's something else they like. That is what we make for you and make it better.
Do you, is someone also encouraged to participate with these outdoor activities while eating their food? Maybe you have certain kinds of food that you have packed. Some say that you should not drink water when you're doing some certain activities because it may give you a stitch. What are your comments on that?
Oh my, water is very important. Water is very important. Water is life. The only thing that makes the difference is how you take that water. That is not the difference. So probably the reason why sometimes we get stitches because you find we take too much of it. Like for example, if outdoors, like let's take an activity like aerobics, combine it with something like cycling and let's say mountain hiking, right? What we encourage our clients is this, rule number 1. You sip water after a few minutes. So if you're doing aerobics, which goes for an hour, you can break in between after 30 minutes and take your water. So it depends on how also you as an individual. And again, water is not just about when you're working out. You should develop a culture of drinking water. That is where it starts from. And
that is a problem.
And that's the problem.
People don't drink water.
We don't have a culture of drinking water. So we want to take water when you're doing the activity. First of all, you've already lost some water as you are doing the activity. That's the difference. So by the time you're taking water, first of all, you are thirsty and your body is dehydrated. So you want to cover so much that you have lost, which is impossible.
Your body will fall out on you.
Body will fall out on you. Your body is systematic. It's not something that you can bang on it and expect results. It has to be taken gradually.
Speaking of this bang, someone who has never had exercise like most parts of his life, you can say all, but someone who doesn't do much of exercise.
Yes.
You want to now introduce this person into a lot of physically engaging activity. Is it dangerous? How do you start?
It is dangerous to pick someone and then hit them on the road and tell them, run.
They can't.
They can't. They cannot perform it. Training, that is where our training comes into place. We have had clients who will tell you, you know what, I'm planning to do Mount Kenya with you, but I have never been to a gym, I have never hiked, I have done nothing.
Because at some point, this person who has done nothing, you've just arrived at the venue. Yes. They're already tired just because of
But you see, now that is where the challenge is. For us, we have to get your history. You have to get your history. Have you been working out? Have you done something? Because all of us are not equal. There are people who are super fit. You can't keep up with them. Yes, you can't keep up with them. For them, they're like, we are doing this mountain, yeah, I'm targeting to do this mountain within a certain period of time. You cannot put this individual with the person who has never worked out. You're
What about
basically
running?
killing. Even including running.
They're those who are slow.
Yes.
They've just run for a kilometer, they're out.
Yes.
They can't continue.
And that is why training is important. Train yourself. Be running at least maybe 10 minutes every day, and then begin to increase. Right now we are preparing for Beyond Zero Run. Everyone is out preparing for that day. You can't expect you have never trained and hit the road and expect to do it well. You'll be challenged. So preparation is the key. That's the period. That is the basic of it.
Preparation is key.
Preparation is key.
Wherever you're watching us from home, we would like you to be part of this conversation. On our Twitter handle, the hashtag is Good Morning Kenya, at KBC Television, at Jane Wambui, and at Ram Aguko. What's your Twitter handle?
Just have Shiwan Adventures.
At Shiwan Adventures.
Yes.
At Shiwan Adventures. Make sure that you tag them also at Shiwan Adventures. Keep your questions coming in, because at some point we are talking about how outdoor activities affect your health. If you have questions for Mr. Nicholas here, you can be able to send them in. I'm seeing a tweet here from someone at Bill Clinton. Amesema Kayole tuned in. Thank you very much, Bill. Keep it here on KBC Channel 1. We will read your tweets as we continue with this morning conversation, Bill.
Thank you.
So if someone has had the experience of traveling,
Yes.
compared to someone who has not had the experience of traveling,
Yeah.
we are aware that temperatures vary.
Yes.
If I do exercise for 30 minutes in Nairobi, my body may have a different feel from if I do the same exercise for 30 minutes in Mombasa.
Yes.
How do you consider this temperature variation? Because people get sick when they move from one region to the other, like moving from Nairobi and going all the way to Mount Kenya.
Yes.
Is it the same?
No, it is not the same. First of all, being in Mombasa, you are at a very low altitude. Because what varies and what brings a very big challenge is the altitude. So if you're in Mombasa, and probably you wish to do Mount Kenya, you'll have to come and first of all camp in a place like Aberdare National Park. Camp, not hike.
Okay.
Because at Aberdare we're talking about over 2,600 altitude or meters above sea level. So you have to not hike, first of all camp. And that is where the process of what we call acclimatization takes place.
Do you have camping there?
Yes, we organize
Shiwan?
camping. Yes, we organize camping for you there.
Okay.
Yes. We have, there's some time we had clients from Mombasa who were doing Mount Kenya, and we had to go and camp there. Then now hike, test the body, go back and camp. It's a process.
Seems like it's a long process.
You see, it is the way your body responds to high altitude.
Okay.
And that way it will help you prevent high altitude sickness.
Oh.
You get the point? Because one of the biggest challenge for any hiker is high altitude. Remember, Mount Kenya is standing at 5,188 meters above sea level. That is very high. There's no oxygen supply.
For someone who has been from Mombasa
For someone who has been to
Mount
Mombasa,
Kenya.
you are killing that person. It cannot happen. You cannot take that person directly from Mombasa and off to Mount Kenya. I am telling you, you'll have disaster. I can tell you for free. So that means if you're going to be in Mount Kenya, you're going to prolong your days to allow the body to keep on acclimatizing until you get to the peak. And acclimatizing is basically also meaning how your body is accepting oxygen. Because remember, at that point, we are having reduced oxygen. Right now, we are breathing at 21%, right? Can you imagine your body trying to survive with less than 21? That's the reality. Your body trying to survive without 21% supply of oxygen.
Now, when it comes to this aspect of weather,
Yes.
Someone who is having maybe some disease, maybe weather-related disease, pneumonia, asthma, any kind of disease, are they also encouraged to participate in outdoor activities?
Yes. Let me surprise you. Last week, Batuan, we had 3 of our clients who summited Mount Kenya and they were asthmatic.
Wow.
Yes.
Nothing happened?
Nothing happened. Of course, we were equipped in terms of ensuring that in case of anything, we are going to handle the situation. But we were surprised also that they did it.
Oh.
So everything revolves around your mind.
So it doesn't matter whether you are physically handicapped,
No.
physically challenged, whether you have any health challenges.
No.
It is possible.
Yes, and that is why I stated and said,
Wow.
outdoor activities helping the society prevent, you get the point? Prevent or minimize the occurrence of lifestyle diseases. At the end of the day, that is the epitome of what we do for the outdoor activities.
People who like going to the gym
Yes.
may say, I don't need outdoor activities. Is it recommended also for people who normally hit the gym frequently?
Yes, of course. The reason why we started the outdoor activities is because when we were in the gym setting, we did everything. We lifted weights, we ran, we did aerobics, and we reached a point the body asked for more. And naturally, we are wired to face something that is bigger than us. That is human nature.
Repeat that again. That's very powerful there.
We are wired to face things that are bigger than us. And that is why we call it a challenge.
Wow, wow.
So when you're talking about Mount Kenya, it's like, it is too big. But you know what?
It's not.
I'm going to do it.
Wow.
That is why you're going there. If it was too easy, you wouldn't think about it. And that is where we go wrong, because we go to the gym and develop a routine. Then from that routine, we become comfortable. And it's no longer a challenge.
Becomes something that is normal for your
normal.
body.
So you're not losing. You find sometimes you're not even losing. Your body got used to those weights and everything. The body is asking for more. But in a position that you are in, you can't offer.
There was a time I started going to the gym.
Yes.
And I stopped.
Yes.
Because I lost weight.
Yes.
Around 10 kgs.
Okay.
Then
Wow.
to me, it was bad. What was I doing wrong?
Now, rule number one, it depends with what was your objective to hit the gym?
I wanted to increase weight. I wanted to build muscle.
You wanted to build muscle?
I wanted to add weight.
You wanted to add weight.
Yes.
Then
Instead, I lost weight.
Then there must be maybe when it came to your diet, you didn't work on your diet very well. That's also another challenge, because people have different reasons why they hit the gym. Unfortunately, 99% of us, we hit the gym because we want to lose weight. But again, you can hit the gym for fun. It's not necessarily you want to lose or you want to add. You just want to keep your body fresh and healthy.
Can you go to the gym just to add weight?
Yes, you can do it. It's just like a way of boosting your appetite, because it does.
So the perception that everyone who hits the gym wants to lose weight
it's wrong. It's wrong. It's out of
misled.
place. Yeah, it's wrong. Personally, I hit the gym not because I want to add or I want to reduce, but just to be healthy. You see, you can hit the gym because also it's a way of helping you sleep well.
Wow.
Yeah, purposely
Just
for
to
that.
maintain
Yes,
health?
yes. I'm going through a lot from my workplace and probably family and other economic challenges. You hit the gym, you work out, you go home and sleep like a baby. So that could be my reason why I'm hitting the gym.
Wow.
So we have different ways in which we can look at the same gym and have different results. So it all depends. If you there are people who have a lot of pressure to lose weight. Until when they hit the gym, they can't work out in peace. Every time after 2 minutes, they go and check their weight.
That is bad. Eh?
It is not possible. You did not add in a single day. You didn't wake up and boom, here's weight. It took a process. Even
There are those who keep
several
records
years.
that on this day I did this, I lost this amount of calories.
Yes, they do it. I have no problem with you doing it. But you see, it should not get into your head in terms of affecting also how you need to work out. It should be fun.
Are children advised to hit the gym? Children?
Yes.
Under 18?
Under 18, yes. If they are going towards obese, it's important. You see, that is why you have trainers in the gym. What is their work? To ensure that everyone does the right thing. You can recommend training for children. Right now, there are gyms that are having trainings for children. Right now, we are also doing hiking for children who are coming with their parents. And let me tell you, it's amazing. It's amazing. Very young boys and girls going through a process and they're like, I am very unhealthy. I need to do something. It is until you present the challenge, you can never know whether you're healthy or not.
So for someone like me whom the gym at some point didn't work out, I can decide now, let me just avoid the indoor exercises and go to the outdoor exercises?
You see, the thing is, indoor and outdoor, the difference is that the environment. but you're basically doing almost a similar thing. Get the difference? It's only the environment. So if I go mountain hiking, I am burning calories. Just the same way we'll have hit the gym, work out and burn calories. The only thing that has happened is that I have changed the venue. I'm not doing it in an enclosed environment.
Then what makes outdoor activities like this special?
It makes them special because the activities are not the same. You cannot burn the same calories the way you will burn in the gym. For example, let me give you a figure. If in the gym you burn 700, the outdoor you'll not burn 700. Basically, it will be more.
So you get better results.
You get better results. Number two, look at the environment. The climate also plays a very big role. You're in a place where probably the supply of oxygen is more than enough. So it gives you the morale to do what? To proceed. But in being in an enclosed place, sometimes we are too many. Get the point? Sometimes we are too many enclosed in a very small place. And that's a challenge.
Wow.
Sometimes you can't access some of the machines because probably everyone wants to use the machine. But with something like an outdoor, if, for example, we are running, we have more than enough space for us to run.
I think I'll take part in one of your outdoor activities, maybe.
I look forward to host you, trust me. You'll get hooked. Trust me, you will. Yes. But one of the things that I really look forward to do for you is to see you summit Lenana.
Lenana?
Yes, Lenana Peak.
What's happening there?
It is one of the most beautiful places to be on Earth. Standing at around 4,100 meters above sea level. And all you see is the beauty of this country.
Lenana?
Yes. I look forward to host you, train you, and take you there.
What activities are you having? Are you having maybe in the near future?
We have Mount Kilimanjaro, where the team leaves next week.
Next week?
Yes.
From when?
We are leaving on 8th to 16th of March. We're having an amazing fitness activity in Lake Naivasha. That will be in June. We have Mount Meru coming up in part of this year. We also have River Nile Marathon, where we'll be going to Uganda. So you need to be part of the team.
To Uganda?
Yes.
Will I make it?
No. As we said, it is not a do or die. Actually, it is never that serious. That's the point.
It's fun.
It's fun. You can come and just walk along the Nile, man. That's the beauty.
I'll come.
Come and experience, the amazing source of Nile. You can just decide to walk. You can decide to run. We have 50-kilometer run, we have 25, we have 10, whichever you pick. And apart from that, just enjoy the culture.
So you also mingle with other people?
Yes.
When you talk about the culture?
Yes, we mingle. Like, for example, if we have a tour to a place like Ukambani, because you have done several hikes in Ukambani, we also learn what that community does, economic productivity. What do they produce?
Let's talk about companies
Yes.
or let's say KBC or any good place.
Yes.
People want to have team building exercises,
Yes.
activities.
Yes.
They also can be incorporated in.
They can also be incorporated. They can also be incorporated. And believe you me, companies, there are a number of companies you have done, take them in Mount Kenya and Kilimanjaro for team building. And let me surprise you, it is until all of you are in one place and you have a challenge that we can see the best and the worst of you naturally coming out.
I've seen that you also have bungee jumping.
Yes.
I never knew bungee jumping can be that. It's quite exciting seeing someone move from all the way from the top
down going down. Yes, it is possible. That's why I told you we are wired to go for extraordinary things, extraordinary challenges.
Are you going to participate in the Beyond Zero?
Yes, we are
marathon?
in. Yes, we are preparing. I'm preparing a very nice team for the marathon to support the First Lady in her initiative, and we're going to be there.
You'll be there.
Yeah, you've always been there. That's the point.
I guess
We've
I'll
never
see you
missed. Yes, we have never missed Beyond Zero. We have never missed Ndakane Marathon stand chat. We never miss.
We have a tweet here.
Yeah.
At Stella, Mesema, I would like to go with you. Please, let's go together.
I look forward, Stella. Looking forward to host you. Looking forward to host her. We're going to give her a very unique memory, trust me. Because for us, it's basically selling the memory.
It's selling the memory.
Selling the memory. You see, the studio is the same, right?
Yeah.
But the interaction is what makes the difference.
Now, if someone wants to join you,
Yes.
is someone supposed to carry anything? What are they supposed to come with, or
Okay.
what facilitation are you going to offer?
Okay. Now, it depends with the activity. Like, for example, if you're going to be doing a marathon, you basically need sports gear, right? When it comes to mountain, we give you a list of attire that you need to have.
So
depending on the
we buy
mountain.
it.
Yeah, we'll give you, and even a place, if you need a help where you can get them, we link you up and you get them. Then now you join the training.
What about food?
Food we offer. We give you natural food, trust me. And that is how we promote now the community. Like, for example, if you're doing, I was giving an example in doing an activity in Makueni. We research and get to know what are these people doing in terms of economic productivity.
What Makueni County
Yes,
likes?
what do they have?
What they'll eat? mostly.
What do they have that we can come and promote? And then we'll alert you. So when you are done with our activity, people promote. I mean, at the end of the day, it is also beautiful to see, promoting economic activities of different counties. That's the way we grow.
Someone, we're in the month of February.
Yes.
Valentine's was there.
Yes, that was there.
If I want to come with my baby there to places like Shiwan
Yes.
Adventures,
Oh my, we have a package for you.
you have packages for
We
that?
have package for couples.
Couples married for,
Yes.
for whichever duration.
Whichever duration we have. We have, organized activities that also focus on how they can improve marriages.
Good point there. You have
Yes.
activities that are organized on how you can improve marriages.
Why not?
Through outdoor activities.
Yes, why not? Why not? I am telling you facts. Why not?
Then you go to get physically fit, yet you get more than just physical
And that
fitness.
is why it's wellness. Wellness is just
Okay.
wholesome of you.
So, in here, what are we talking about? These activities that build marriages.
Number one, what are the challenges that are facing marriages at the moment? Communication is a challenge, right? So come up with an outdoor activity that probably maybe focuses on communication and help couples understand that, you know what, through this activity, this is how we basically communicate. And these are the challenges that we face. So
Wow.
there are so many. So we have packages for different people, trust me.
Do you have any limit for someone who wants to be part of you? What is the least amount of money that I should have, as a guarantee that I will be part of this?
Let me surprise you. You have events that we charge around 2,000 Kenyan shillings. As low as 2,000 Kenyan shillings.
Wow.
All inclusive, ensuring that you also get a very nice traveling van, tour van.
That you offer?
Yes, we give you guide and we give you meals, right? Not just any other meal. Balanced diet meal. We have someone responsible for that to ensure that even as we do for our outdoor activities, you also maintain the aspect of living healthy.
So that I can be able to be part of this, do I have to register?
Come on, just go to our website and say, hey, Nick, we want to join the next event. Basically, we post our events early in advance,
Okay.
so you choose.
On the website?
Yeah.
And what's the website? Website?
The website is www.shiwanadventures.co.ke. Our events are there.
Wow.
Yes.
As we're winding it up, Nicholas, we
yes.
have a lot to discuss,
Yes.
but time is not on our side.
Oh my,
Jane
too
Mabu
bad.
is coming up with the next interview, ladies and gentlemen, and she is well prepared. When it comes to these outdoor activities,
Yes.
I would like you to pass a message outside there to the Kenyans, a word of advice,
A
piece
word
of
of
advice
advice. Oh my.
to someone who needs to really keep healthy.
Oh my. Which is the best camera?
The camera,
This one?
you can
Yes.
use this one.
I can use this one?
Yes.
All right, fellow Kenyans, and of course the world at large. It is so beautiful to have an opportunity and travel, see the beauty of your country, and of course, enjoy and keep fit. That is why Kenya becomes the best destination for such kind of events and activities. So Shiwan Adventures, we look forward to hosting you and taking you also to the likes of Mount Kenya, one of the most beautiful mountains in the world, place where when you're at the peak, you don't want to leave. It's the best place to be. After all, it's never that serious. It's fun, man.
It's never that serious.
It's never that serious.
Thank you very much for joining me this morning.
Humble.
It's a pleasure.
Pleasure
And
too.
I'm looking forward to having you host me when it comes to these outdoor activities.
I'm looking forward to hosting the next event, trust me. Yes.
Thank you very much.
I know you'll have a different story to tell, the experience.
And I'll come back and tell people.
Of course, why not?
Nicholas Shiribwa,
Yes.
wellness and fitness expert, joining us today in studio. You can be able to be part of this conversation. Hashtag Good Morning Kenya on Twitter, and KBC Television at Jane Ombui, and that Ram Aguko. And speaking of Jane, she's coming up next in the next interview. So do not go too far. Good Morning Kenya takes a short break.